Now we move on to the another chakra called throat chakra or Visuddhi chakra. Now this is very, very important also in today's day. And Visuddhi chakra is around neck area and it's represent a communication. Now, very interestingly, we have a lot of sophisticated tool today to communicate. We talk more, but we communicate less. We don't know how to communicate. In fact, if you see, most of the problem, if you analyze, is due to non-communication, or we don't know how to put it right, including our loved ones. In fact, the loved ones, we have more issues to communicate our things, a husband or a wife or whatever. So the communication is the key. And that is where it will, if it is not happen properly, then this chakra will affect it. Throat chakra or Visuddhi chakra represent blue color and the location, as I said, in the throat area and ability to communicate. Most of the time, our emotions, we have a difficulty to lose or we have a fear of loss. Or if I say something and the person don't like it, what happened? If I say something and the person, I will lose that relationship. So in that fear, we don't communicate and we live in an assumption. Sometimes we have a false assumption that, oh, if I say something, this will happen. No, you just communicate. If you don't like it, you just say it. Then at least you do your part, and then whatever the consequences, that also can solved by the communication. We always say that any big war also can be sorted out through the communication. So communication is very, very important to understand a other person. And that is why in our therapy or in yoga therapy, the communication is the key, is not the tools, what you are going to teach. How you understand a person or the patients clearly. And the moment you understand and diagnose the issues, how you communicate it. So when you communicate, make sure they understand and they listen carefully and they follow what you are going to do. If they don't follow you, that means there is a lack of communication. They don't understand the importance of what you are saying. Then there is no effect. So first you should focus any work, any task, anything in yoga therapy, the communication is the key. And we spend more time in communication to understand and listen to that person more. So communication is not about talking. We always talk more. Everyone nowadays want to share their story and put it on the Instagram and social media and talk. I want this and want to talk it. No, you just stop talking and let others talk. Develop a listening capacity. That is the key in communication. You should not talk. You should listen more. Less is more here. So we need to allow the other person to talk, then you can communicate easily. Otherwise, I also want to talk, you also want to talk, then who is communicating here? So the fundamental rules of communication, someone has to listen. So the more you develop the power of listening, your throat chakra automatically is so-called balancing. And whenever you know you want to speak, you will speak in a right way. So expression of the feeling is the communication. So whatever if you like it or you love it or whatever, you have to express. Without expression, you are suffocating inside, whatever it is, a positive or negative feeling. So that is where most of the problem, people suffocating and repressing and suppressing their emotions and feeling. And that goes directly from node chakra to heart. Very simple. The pressure is going down and then you suffer and you cannot express. So if you like someone, okay, say I love you, it's fine. Worst thing happens? You will get rejected. Fine, next. So nothing to bother. At least you do your part. But don't be in an assumption that what will happen and this and then you carried away and that it will build up more. Or I don't like this issue. Can you change next time? I'm having the issues with that. So just say it, but in a very nice manner or communicate in a proper manner, obviously. Then you will see a big difference. So try to communicate any feelings, express any feelings rather, then you will see a big difference. And that is what we are not doing today. We are becoming artificial. We are having a fake smile. We are not laughing. Our smile also, like a corporate world we are living, is everything is fake. So no, be real and just talk about whatever you feel in a more presentable and way that you don't harm anyone's feeling again. Then you will be relaxed and you are living in a now. You don't have to worry about. So that will happen. So speech and expression is the key of this throat chakra. If that is not expressed properly, then it is a go into a suppression, anxiety, depression. And if it is open up, like artists, singers, in a more communicating way, then it will be very easy, and you can get a mastery in those arts. The planet is Mercury. The element is ether element, the space element, and the sound is very important. The mantra is hung. So hum, hum. So this hum is little bit like a kapalbhati, a little uh, aspirate happen. Hum. So what is happening is like a bahya kumbhak, external kumbhaka. So your let go happens and then you chant mantra, and that is what exactly it's all about. You let go by saying the things. You don't keep it inside. Vomit out, we say. Sometimes you talk to the certain friend and you will find very easily, oh, okay, now I'm relaxed by talking to you. So this is how the therapy also works that way. And the best part of throat chakra is you will see nowadays a lot of women, especially the female, has a thyroid issues. So that is most of the time you will see a key result is due to the blockage of the throat chakras, because of the thyroid gland is directly connected with the throat chakra. So thyroid gland is all about endocrine system and mood swing and the periods and hormones secretions. So as I said, all the function of the major glands in our body is to um, inject and manage the hormones, secretion of the hormones in a right time, right ways. So if that secretion is not happening, so hormonal imbalance is the very common issues nowadays. And there is no medicine for that technically. So what you need to do, it has to be balanced organically and naturally by following the simple rules of nature. So when you express yourself and everything, then automatically your hormonal is balanced. So if you have anyone thyroid problem or any expression issues or respiratory problem, breathing problem, because directly is going down to the lungs. So also you will feel that this is all the throat chakra related issues. So we give them a practice of chanting mantra again, so that release it, or singing or dancing. So these are also you can integrate in a part of therapy. So let them express more. Whatever tool, if they like painting or coloring. So I also give them sometimes coloring the mandala book. Okay, let's color it, or draw something, or just do some scribbling or whatever, or painting. So you can be a creative enough to express. So the whole idea is let them express their emotions in a more positive way and give that attention in a different side. So that is one area. When you do a postures, you do any posture that has the neck let go, or so for example, backward bending when you go with the standing, or lotus posture, sorry, camel posture you do, or a fish posture. So whenever you stimulate an expression of the neck is happening, that is very good. And also like up and down the neck exercise is very good for the throat chakras. And integrate sound of akara, ah. So you can combine this with the chanting and breathing, or while having a postures you can give them akara sound. Anything backward bending is very good for them. Expression of the chanting and expansion of the chest is very good. So it is releasing easily. So that way you can integrate a mantra so that automatically they are communicating, and then emotions will come out and let go happens. So we need to basically teach them how to let go. They don't hold it. Just leave it like that. So we need to try that any opportunity, any different methodology, and whichever suits for the individual, we can do that. Even you can take them to the open space, or create that harmonious environment in maybe a park or nature park or beach or something, and then you give them, then they are very open up. So sometimes we conduct a certain sessions outside the house for particular reason, so they will open up more and they can share with you more. So this is also in a way help you to become they can develop in a proper participation in yogic counseling. So try that, and once they are in a balance, automatically you will feel that healing effect. Some person, you just like to talk their problem. So they feel more assured, they feel more comfortable by telling my problem to you. Oh, because she will give me a good example or advice or recommendation. So I'm ready to talk. So it is a ability of healing, we call. So if someone will come to you and tell their problem, that means you have a good ability of healing by saying it. Your throat chakra is more healing power. You have a more balanced power. So if you have that kind of example, you can develop that and work on that way. So some people also have that ability, but they don't recognize. So we used to use that in a therapeutic way. So try that and develop that in a communication and creativity more positive ways.